Welcome, beloved souls. This is Stargate Soul Intuitive. I'm the Archangel Messenger. This is part two. This is part two of first quarter Archangel Gabriel's premonitions. These were messages and what channel messages we have for everyone regarding things that are going on and just bringing wisdom, helping you to bring light, bringing peace, bringing calmness to your body, your mind, and your spirit. And this is all, grounded, and it's just wisdom and just this energetic weather message about predictions of things to come. So, first and foremost, I want to bring up the church issue that we saw. Most of you have seen that on the news. And what I want to say is that I wanting to do a video on this, and what I was hearing was that I was sensing the collective having a very nervous system overload at that time that occurred. And this is not like evil winning or something supernatural targeting people. When frightening incidents happen, especially in sacred, churches, communal spaces, it shocks the sense of safety. And that shock actually ripples outward. And you may have heard me say that before in my previous videos. Sensitive people, children, older, like elders, and real faith communities, they will feel it the strongest. And the real core message here is that fear is being amplified faster than actual danger itself. So that doesn't mean that harm isn't real. It just means that our nervous systems are being so overstimulated by the constant alerts, the speculations, just everything you're seeing and hearing. It's kind of like images, right? And the angels are saying this is not a sign of collapse. This is actually a sign of collective trauma that is surfacing. So the work right now is all about regulation. And when we look at politics and governments, and I really was trying to see about how all of this is going to unfold, doing this, what unfolds next is more like bureaucratic delays, public arguments, things that are contradicting messaging, and these slow corrections rather than dramatic reveals. And it seems as though this is very frustrating because most of us are craving this clear villains and clean endings, but historically, systems change through very messy, boring, drawn out recalibration, not movie style moments. So the wisdom here is don't wait for the moment it all breaks open, okay? Because the real shift happens quietly in policy adjustments, court processes, leadership fatigue, and the people that are disengaging from extremes. So really pay attention to Archangel Gabriel's wisdom. Don't wait for the moment it all breaks open, because that's what she's saying, is that the real shift happens quietly in that way. I want to touch about Greenland, a lot of anxiety, in the global networks, when people start fixating on like these Greenland, the Arctic zones, like everything that's like remote, it's usually symbolic, not so, what's the word I want to use? Like literally? Okay. But when I look at things, the mind always looks far away, right? When it feels unsafe, close to home. The mind always like, where can I run to? It's kind of like Sagittarius. Where can I go? I'm running off. I'm going somewhere. I'm going on a trip. I'm out of here. See ya. But what's happening out there, it just, these things are, this is what's really representing. So there's unknown territory. There's a lot of climate anxiety and a lot of future uncertainty. So the wisdom right here is just you, local grounding. And Archangel Gabriel is asking for you to just really ask yourself, what is happening in your body, your home, your immediate community? That's where they want you to apply the focus instead of worrying about all of that. Really focus on this and release some of that anxiety, that stress, and, the takeaways there. I want to also visit on drones, the 3-Eye Atlas. I know I had a video previously, back some time ago, about the 3-Eye Atlas, and I know that this is very important to many. I was asked to do this video about the drones and the aliens and the 3-Eye Atlas, and what I'm feeling and sensing is we're going to have a lot of political tensions. We're going to have a lot of technology changes. I feel like there's a lot of global stress with the weather. And there's also there's going to be very fast AI and surveillance groups. Like there's going to be a lot of surveillance growth, a lot of groups that are going to go together. The surveillance, putting something together, this growth is just, I can really feel it. So, and a lot of things that are going on, like you might hear about UFOs, or you might hear, aliens, or you might hear, the drones or unidentified stories. And it doesn't mean that people are crazy. It just means that the mind is trying to make sense of what's uncertain, just so you can better understand it. And that's more from like a spiritual standpoint. So like aliens, that's like a fear of the unknown future. Drones, anxiety about, the surveillance, who's watching you, who's watching me, what are they following, what are they controlling, and that loss of control. We get that fear, the anxiety. And the third thing is they keep saying is they see the collective saying, we aren't being told everything. They keep hearing that. We aren't being told everything. Yeah, because the erosion of trust in authority. So the angels have a message here, and the angels' wisdom is, do not externalize fear into the sky. Bring it back into your body and calm your nervous system, because you matter. And what really helps right now, because this does matter, and this is from Archangel Gabriel, this is for especially sensitive, intuitive people. Limit exposure. Not, ignorance, but just containment. Like constant news and speculation just really dysregulates the brain. And really anchor your body into your breathing, walking, warm food, water, because fear lives in the body first. So stay really where you're relating to things, because fear isolates and connection really stabilizes. connection is grounding, connection stabilizes. And when we have fear, we isolate. So avoid, like, how do I say this? I'll just say, what do I need to feel today to feel steady? So you want to ask that question. If you're channeling, if you're meditating, really ask your higher self that question. What do I need today to feel steady? And that's where the focus needs to be. But as far as other things, I was sensing a lot of like systems are tired, people are very overwhelmed, trust is actually strained right now, and healing seems more slower, but it's actually safer than some sudden upheaval of some sort. If this message has touched your soul, don't forget to leave a like, follow, and subscribe, and come back for more channeled angel message inside my prophecies and bringing in this focus for protection, peace, and reassurance and calming fear. Have a blessed day. Bye.